mathematics examples for operation on functions. We have example number 3. If f of x is equal to the square root of x plus 3, and g of x is equal to 3x plus 5, find a, f plus g of x, b, f minus g of x, c, f g of x, and d, f over g of x. So what are we going to do is to perform the indicated operations like the previous examples. We have, for number 1, we have solution first. F plus g of x. So what are we going to do is to add square root of x plus 3 and 3x plus 5. So we are given two functions. So f plus g of x is actually equal to f of x plus g of x. So i-add natin itong square root of x plus 3 at saka 3x plus 5. So we have f of x, we have the square root of x plus 3 plus 3x plus 5. Or we can rearrange it na mauna ang 3x. So magiging 3x plus the square root of x plus 3 plus 5. Now, we cannot add these three terms since ito ibang term, ito ibang term, at saka ito ibang term. We will not add 3x and the x inside, or either 3 and 5. Yung 3 na nasa loob ng radical at saka yung 5 na nasa labas ng radical. Since hindi, sa rules of radicals, kailangan yung magkakapareha lang na term ang kailangan natin i-add. So we can come up that this is the final answer. 3x plus the square root of x plus 3 plus 5. How about number 2? We have f minus g of x. Now, ang gagawin natin, we will subtract this function. Isasubtract natin ang square root of x plus 3 at saka 3x plus 5. So, magiging f of x minus g of x. So, magiging square root of x plus 3 minus 3x plus 5. So, ang gagawin natin dito, sa rules of subtraction of polynomials, we will change the sign of the subtrahend. So, yung 3x plus 5, papalitan natin lahat ng signs niya. So, kung positive dito, magiging negative. Yung negative, magiging positive. So, magiging x plus 3 minus 3x minus 5. Or kapag i-arrange natin, we have negative 3x plus square root of x plus 3 minus 5. So, ito ang answer ng f plus g of x at saka f minus g of x. So, we have number 3, f of g of x. Ibig sabihin yan, multiplication. So, i-multiply natin ang f of x at saka g of x. So, magiging f of x times g of x. Now, i-multiply natin ang x plus 3 at saka 3x plus 5. So, magiging square root of x plus 3 times 3x plus 5. Pwedeng i-distribute natin ito or pwedeng as is na lang natin siya. So, pwede natin 3x plus 5. Take note of the grouping symbol. Square root of x plus 3. Why is it na kailangan natin lalagyan siya ng grouping symbol? Kasi kapag ganito ang labas niya, 3x plus 5 square root of x plus 3, it will only indicate that the square root of x plus 3 is distributed only at 5. At hindi siya na-distribute sa 3x. So, it's important na kailangan lagyan natin siya ng grouping symbol para ma-emphasize ng 3x plus 5 must be distributed to square root of x plus 3. Ang number 4 naman, f of g of x. So, ang f of g of x natin, we have f of x over g of x given that g of x is not equal to 0. Tandaan, ang g of x natin dapat hindi equal sa 0. So, magiging square root of x plus 3 all over 3x plus 5. Hindi natin ito i-rationalize, hindi natin siya i-simplify kasi hindi naman pwede ma-divide si square root of x plus 3 kay 3x plus 5. If we're going to divide it, we will make our solutions more complicated. So, ito na yung magiging final answer. So, given that the f of x is x square root of x plus 3 and g of x is equal to 3x plus 5, these are the operation of functions applied to those two functions. So, we have here example number 4. If f of x is equal to 3 all over x plus 2 and g of x is equal to 5x plus 1 all over x minus 2, perform the following operations. A, f plus g of x, b, f minus g of x, c, f g of x, and d, f over g of x. So we will have the different solutions. So number 1, f plus g of x. Now, same pa rin ang rule natin. Pag f plus g of x, this is actually equal to f of x plus g of x. Now, ang f of x natin is a substitute yun. G of x is a substitute rin natin. So, ang f of x natin is 3 all over x plus 2 plus 5x plus 1 all over x minus 2. Since hindi magkapareha ang kanilang denominator, we will get the LCD or the least common denominator of the two rational expressions. Rational expression ang tawag natin dito since we have the form of the function or the polynomial rather is a over b where b is not equal to 0. So LCD natin ang x plus 2 at saka ang x minus 2. So, since walang common factor sa kanila, the two of them are considered the LCD of the rational expressions. Tatandaan natin, prime polynomials sila. Ibig sabihin, ang factors lang nila ay 1 and itself. So, dalawa sila sa magiging x plus 2 times x minus 2. We will perform the trick in adding dissimilar fractions. We have the LCD divided by the denominator multiplied by the numerator. So ito ang gagamitin na trick natin para ma-solve itong rational expressions na to. So we have here the LCD. LCD in this case is equal to x plus 2 times x minus 2. So we will divide the LCD by the denominator for both. So ito, i-divide natin dito mamaya, and then ito, i-divide natin dito. Then, i-multiply natin siya sa taas. So we have x plus 2 times x minus 2, i-divide natin sa x plus 2 sa first natin na rational expression. So, itong x plus 2 matatanggal, x minus 2 lang ang matitira. So, magiging 3 multiplied by x minus 2. We will perform this function, this formula, if rational expressions, or we are adding or subtracting dissimilar rational expressions. Ang next naman natin, ito, x plus 2 times x minus 2. So, i-divide natin dito sa x minus 2. So, makakancel out ang x minus 2. Ang matitira is x plus 2. So, mag-plus tayo ng 5x plus 1 times x plus 2. Hindi mo na natin ito i-FOIL method para hindi tayo mahirapan mamaya. So, we have here x plus 2, x minus 2. We will perform first the operations in the numerator. So ito, i-distribute natin ito, then ito, we will use the FOIL method. So 3, i-distribute natin sa x, at saka yung 3, i-distribute natin sa negative 2. We have 3x minus 6. Kasi 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Plus, we will use now the FOIL method for these two binomials kasi we are multiplying binomial to a binomial. We have 5x, first terms, 5x times x, we have 5x squared. Then outer, 5x times 2 plus 10x. Then inner, 1 plus x, x. Then 1 plus 2, 1 times 2 rather is 2. Then after nyan, i-combine natin lahat ng terms na nasa taas. So we have here x plus 2, x minus 2. So we have x plus 2 and x minus 2 sa denominator. So ang denominator natin dito, always the LCD. So we have, i-combine natin muna, mauna ang may highest degree o highest exponent. So 5x squared, wala siyang kaparehang 5x squared, so siyang ilalagay natin na 5x squared. Siya lang isa. Then we will proceed with the second, yung ang exponent lang is 1. We have here 3x, 10x, and x. So, i-add natin yung tatlo. 3x plus 10x is 13x. Plus x, we have plus 14x. Then, we have negative 6 plus 2. Itong constants na lang. So, negative 6 plus 2, we have negative 4. Hindi naman natin ma-factor ang 5x squared plus 14x minus 4. So, ang gagawin na natin, we will conclude that the answer for f plus g of x is 5x squared plus 14x minus 4 all over x plus 2 times x minus 2. So, we have here letter B, f minus g of x. So, this is equal to f of x minus g of x. Then we have substitution tayo. 3 all over x plus 2 minus 5x plus 1 all over x minus 2. Since wala tayong common factor sa kanila, we will use we will conclude that the LCD is x plus 2 times x plus 2. So, same pa rin as kanina. X plus 2 times x minus 2. So, we have this process pa rin. LCD divided by denominator multiplied by the numerator. So, kaninang LCD natin dito is x plus 2 times x minus 2. So, itong LCD natin dito, i-divide sa x plus 2, then i-multiply sa 3. So, in this case, x plus 2 times x minus 2 divided by x plus 2, so makakancel ang x plus 2. So, ang matitira na lang is ang x minus 2. So, ang x minus 2, yun ang i-multiply natin kay 3. 3 times x minus 2. Minus tayo kasi subtraction ang operation natin. Same process, LCD, x plus 2 times x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. So, x plus 2 matira. I-bracket natin siya. So, magiging 5x plus 1 times x plus 2. So, ipa-perform natin mo ng operation sa numerator. So, we have x plus 2 x minus 2, we have 3x minus 6, same process, minus, FOIL method tayo. Dito, nag-distribution tayo. So, kung ano pa answer natin kanina sa addition, yun pa rin ang magiging sagot, 3x, at saka 3 times, negative 2. So, dito, FOIL method pa rin, 5x squared plus 10x plus x plus 2. Then after which, i-combine muna natin yung 10 at saka x sa loob ng bracket. So, hindi tayo mahirapan. So, x plus 2 times x minus 2. So, magiging 3x minus 6 minus 5x squared plus 11x plus 2. Ngayon, since subtraction ng ating operation, we will change the sign of the subtrahend and proceed to addition. In this case, we will change the signs of 5x squared, 11x, at saka 2. All of them are positive, so i-change natin siya lahat into negative, then perform addition. So, magiging x plus 2, x minus 2. So, magiging 3x minus 6 minus 5x squared minus 11x minus 2. After which, i-rearrange natin from in descending order. So, from highest exponent to the lowest exponent. So, magiging x plus 2, x minus 2. So, we have negative of 5x squared. Since siya lang naman ang nag-iisa, then we have 3 minus 11. So, 3 minus 11 or 3 plus negative 11. So, magiging negative 8x. Then, negative 6 minus 2, we have negative 8. So, we can conclude that the answer for f minus g of x is actually negative 5x squared minus 8x minus 8 all over x plus 2 times x minus 2. We can also conclude that x plus 2, x minus 2, so we can conclude that ihiwalay natin ang negative lahat, then we have 5x squared plus 8x plus 8. Both of them have the same value, and both of them are correct answers. We have example number 4, letter C. F g of x, so this is actually equal to f of x times g of x. And we will substitute f of x with 3 all over x plus 2 and g of x with 5x plus 1 over x minus 2. So, kasi multiply tayo, we have 3 all over x plus 2 times 5x plus 1 all over x minus 2. Take note, hindi na natin gagamitin yung formula na LCD over denominator times numerator in multiplying and dividing since hindi naman tayo naghahanap ng LCD doon. So, ang gagawin na natin, multiply the numerator first, then multiply the denominator first, then simplify, if possible. Or, kapag may makancel tayo ng factors, ika-cancel out muna natin, then perform multiplication operation. In this case, wala tayong ka-cancel. So, direct tayo, i-multiply ang numerator, 3 times 5x plus 1, x plus 2 sa denominator, mag-multiply tayo times x minus 2. So, ita-times natin, i-distribute ang 3 sa 5x, ang 3 i-distribute natin sa 1, so magiging 15x plus 3 all over by FOIL method or by special products. Yung special product natin na sum and difference of two terms. We have a plus b times a minus b is actually equal to a squared minus b squared. We will apply this one since pareho ang terms, x and 2. So, i-simplify na natin ito, magiging x squared minus 2 squared. So, ang final answer natin dito, 15x plus 3 all over x squared minus 4. So, ito ang answer natin kapag multiplication ang hinahanap. F g of x is equal to 15x plus 3 all over x squared minus 4. We have letter D, f over g of x. So, what are we going to do is to divide f of x by g of x. So, magiging 3 all over x plus 2 divided by 5x plus 1 all over x minus 2. So, what are we going to do is to get the reciprocal of the divisor. Tatandaan natin, when we are dividing fractions, we are getting the reciprocal first of the divisor, then multiply. In this case, the reciprocal of 5x plus 1 all over x minus 2 is x minus 2 all over 5x plus 1. Paano kukunin ang reciprocal? Ang reciprocal nito, if sa swapping lang natin, sa meron tayong swapping of positions. Yung denominator magiging numerator, ang numerator magiging denominator. So, ang reciprocal nito is x plus 2 all over 5x plus 1. Ngayon, isa-swapping natin itong x minus. So, i-multiply na natin itong reciprocal doon sa numerator. So, magiging 3 all over x plus 2 times x minus 2 all over 5x plus 1. So, ito na yung i-multiply natin. So, i-combine na 8. Multiply natin siya using the previous concept of multiplication of fractions. We have 3 all over x minus 2 times x plus 2 times 5x plus 1. Then dito, we have, i-distribute natin ang 3 sa x at 3 sa negative 2. So, you have 3x minus 6 all over. Foil method tayo sa mauna ang first term. So, x times 5x is equal to 5x squared. Then, x times 1, we have plus x times, plus rather, 2 times 5x is 10x. Then, 2 times 1 is 2. We use the FOIL method. So, first, then outer, then inner, and then last. So, i-combine na lang natin nasa baba. We have 3x minus 6 all over 5x squared plus 11x plus 2. Since hindi naman factor ng 5x squared plus 11x plus 2 ang 3x minus 6, we can conclude that the answer for f over g of x is equal to 3x minus 6 all over 5x squared plus 11x plus 2.